Here I am at the Radmatcher Hills trailhead in Ridgecrest. This is my second time in Ridgecrest, checking out the whole entire area. The previous video started at the Brady Road, which I didn't realize at that time it was the Brady Road, but now I do. And now I'm starting from where the community college is at in Ridgecrest. I forgot the name of it, but so yeah, I had to look through the maps 100,000 times just to make sure I'm going the right place. So after a couple minutes of riding around some wrong parts of the trail, I think I'm at the right place. So I just realized that going through a narrow part of the trail right here, it's much better because I think the wider parts of the trail over there is meant for off-road vehicles. But we're still going uphill. It's about 70 degrees outside in Ridgecrest at 10 a.m., which is a good sign so I don't roast to death. I just came back from southern Utah last night. Those past 5-6 days was a life-changing moment for me. I've never done that before. Never ridden back-to-back days like that. And I got some sick footage that I can't wait to share with you guys. It's gonna take me a while to edit them because I'm pretty slow at editing. But yeah, I got to ride in Cedar City and in Hurricane, Utah, and in Virgin, Utah as well. But those were some sick sceneries I've seen. I've never seen that before. I wish I had more time to explore much more, but your boy's gotta work. Yep, still checking the maps a lot more often because I could have just easily got lost at that direction, but thanks to my GPS and my phone, now I know it's in this direction. But yeah, I was this close to visiting Zion National Park because it was like 10-15 miles away from Virgin, Utah, where we were doing most of our riding, but I didn't get a chance to do it. I'll have to save that into the want to go list on Google Maps. It's crazy to think about how I'm literally in the middle of nowhere just from riding over here. And it's a good thing I keep looking at my phone, because if I didn't look at my phone, I would have went in a different direction I didn't want to, which is okay. There are other great parts of the trail that I haven't seen yet, but I want to stay on course and not add any extra unwanted cycling, you know? A bit of downhill over here. Stay in the single track. A bit sandy here. Ooh, nice. That single track is always a good feeling to just mob down through it. A bit of downhill over here. Stay in the single track. A bit sandy here. Ooh, nice. That single track is always a good feeling to just mob down through it. Yeah, you see, I keep looking at my phone because I want to make sure I'm going the right way. If you guys can see, I know I'm in the right direction now, instead of going to the other ones around it, like right here, if you guys can see, over there, here, everywhere. Let's continue going up. Great feeling going up this hill right here with a lot of sand, So not only is it steep, but there's so much sand, you could get little traction from it. Wow. But gotta still do this. I'm not gonna lie, I thought I had this whole entire thing going up with all these bunch of rocks and little pebbles everywhere going uphill and the sand at the same time, but I had to bail out at this part of the trail. But it's okay, I'm not a machine, I'm just a human being just like anybody else. I make mistakes, some I regret, or all of them I regret, and that's how life goes on. You learn from your mistakes and you go past it and move forward. Okay, continuing to go a little bit up this uphill part. I think it's downhill from there. A little bit sandy here. Ooh, a lot sandy actually. True desert riding right here. Ooh, that was a good brief moment. After zigzagging through many different paths in the middle of this desert in Ridgecrest, I think I finally found the downhill part of it. I'm supposed to go down RC20 at the end of Boundary Road right there, however you say it. But hopefully I continue down RC20 and that'll be it. Here I am now, and we're gonna go all the way down to College Heights Boulevard. Yeah, loving the fast hill, yeah. Bit sand here, it's good. Finally, it feels good to go down after getting lost a little bit in the desert. I don't recommend this trail if you guys get lost easily, because if that happens, you might end up on the other side of the mountains and have to do a whole bunch of unnecessary riding. Oh, a bit sandy here. Yes. Beautiful. Okay, bunch of rocks. This trail is nothing but desert. So if you don't mind riding in the middle of the desert for at least an hour or more and getting lost a little bit here and there, then this is the trail for you. Rocky Top Ranch. Wonder who owns it. Do not, I repeat, do not come here if you easily get lost and you don't have good reception in your phone, because that will happen. Fortunately, I'm pretty good with directions. I know where all the landmarks are, so it's okay for me. Looks promising here. Let's go down. Ooh, nice. Ooh, sick. Now this is worth it. Oh wow. Oh, shit. Bit slippery here, but no worries. I just slid out a bit. No scratches. Okay, gotta be careful here. Ooh, yeah. Man, a bunch of sand coming up. Shit. I think it continues this way. Still going down this trail. It looks pretty good from here. Ooh. Woohoo! Yeah! Ah! Amazing! Yes. Yes. Ooh, that's beautiful. Yes, keep going down. Yes. Ooh, that felt good with all that breeze. Even though we're in the middle of the desert, it's a good feeling. Okay, still going down. Amazing. Ooh, okay. Now it's starting to get a little technical. Okay. Yes. Loving it here. Yeah. Okay. I think I go this way. Hopefully I don't get lost again. Okay, that was a good run. Yeah. Ooh, great. Woo-hoo-hoo. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Cool. That was a good run. And I think I do see a bigger jump there. So let me check it out. Let's keep going down though. Yes. Maybe I got that. Okay, let's give this jump a try. Okay, I decided not to do that jump because it's a little bit bigger than I'm used to, but I'll come back on a different day. Whew. Nice. Okay. Ooh, made it. Bit sandy here.